The history of the United States of America begins long before it became a nation. For thousands of years, indigenous peoples lived across the continent, developing rich and diverse cultures. In the late 15th century, European exploration began with the arrival of Christopher Columbus in 1492, followed by settlers from Spain, France, and England. British colonies were eventually established along the east coast. Tensions grew between the British government and its American colonies due to taxes, trade restrictions, and lack of political representation. This led to the American Revolutionary War in 1775. In 1776, the colonies declared independence with the signing of the Declaration of Independence, primarily authored by Thomas Jefferson. The war ended in 1783, and the United States was officially recognized as a new nation. The U.S. Constitution was adopted in 1787, establishing a federal system and separating powers among the executive, legislative, and judicial branches. George Washington became the first president in 1789. During the 19th century, the country expanded westward, fueled by the belief in manifest destiny, the idea that the U.S. was destined to stretch from coast to coast. However, expansion brought conflict. Native American populations were displaced, and tensions over slavery grew. The issue of slavery divided the North and South. In 1861, 11 Southern states seceded, leading to the Civil War. The war ended in 1865 with the Union's victory and the abolition of slavery, but the country faced a difficult period of Reconstruction and racial tension. The late 19th and early 20th centuries saw rapid industrialization, immigration, and urban growth. The U.S. became a world power, participating in World War I in 1917. After a prosperous 1920s, the country faced the Great Depression in the 1930s, followed by World War II. The U.S. entered the war in 1941 after the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor. The Allied victory in 1945 marked the U.S. as a global superpower. The Cold War dominated the second half of the 20th century, as the U.S. and the Soviet Union competed politically, militarily, and ideologically. Domestically, the civil rights movement of the 1950s and 1960s sought to end racial segregation and ensure equal rights, led by figures like Martin Luther King Jr. In recent decades, the U.S. has faced new challenges, including terrorism, economic crises, political polarization, and debates over immigration, climate change, and social justice. Events like the September 11 attacks in 2001 and the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 have had profound impacts on national identity and policy. Today, the United States remains one of the most influential nations in the world, known for its innovation, diversity, and democratic ideals. Its history continues to evolve, shaped by the struggles and triumphs of its people.